Dangote is on the news again, this time around for the wrong reason. People are complaining about the reckless driving of his truck drivers. In this video, I will reveal the reasons why they are crying. So sit down, relax, and watch this video to the end.
You are paying on the spot assessment to ensure that
it's an avoidable debt. These debts are very avoidable. They should be called to order. These are boys that are not trained. These are boys that are overworked. These are boys that are stressed. Some of them are even high on drugs. So I think the management of the organization has to do proper assessment, because this is one madness too many. There are several trucks around the country. When it becomes a pattern that a particular organization, the truck keeps claiming the life of Nigerians, then it becomes a thing to worry about. I mean, this is just a mess. These are debts that are very avoidable. If they put themselves together, it's a mess. It's a mess. Just lost 3 lives here now for the recklessness of some young men who probably, if well checked, might not even have licenses. So it's an avoidable debt. Yet they have to put their house in order.
on the part of the government concerning the construction of the road, we have anything to say?
Of course, the road should be fixed, but even if the roads are fixed, it's human beings that apply the road. Everything is not about government. We are government. Giving your trucks to an untrained driver, is that the government? Overworking your drivers because you want to meet a target, that's not the government. In as much as the government has to do their part, the citizens has to be responsible. This is just one mess that should be avoided.
Thank you.
I don't do a lot of things because I go sit down, I'll say no. My sister is in school. I have sisters in school. I don't do baby girl lifestyle. People think I have a lot of reasons because I go sit down, I know where I'm coming from. I've been hustling all my life. I've been struggling all my life. My younger ones, I finished from school. I saw myself through school. I made sure my younger ones went to school. My sister can't graduate. Dangote trailer crush am. He continue in jam. Like say in jam goats. If you say Dangote trailer, don't they keep people before? Dangote don't buy markets. That's what I have to say. Because I don't know what that fucking manager is doing at the court instead of the hospital. My sister's leg right now, the other leg, we're currently deciding what to do because Dangote, my sister has been damaged for life. And I cannot carry it alone. I was already happy that my sister, the last person, is done. And now I'll have time for myself. I was already saying I'll finally have time for myself. I'll finally use my money to enjoy. I'll finally enjoy myself and enjoy my money because the last person that I was sorting is done. Now they carry another one from my head. This is a cripple for life. Both legs. Her head, her right hand, one leg is gone, her head is bandaged, hands bandaged, one leg is gone totally. The second leg said they say people like say they go come out down because they are not sure. They're not sure. Until now, they've not even said anything. One me I'm saying now is Dangote, if you say they go, I don't do online rants. They show workings. It's not even possible. Me, they show work. I'm not a rich kid. I was not born with a silver spoon, Baba. I suffer. I don't suffer. I've seen shege. Another reason why I've not given up in life is because of my younger ones. I'm the first child. My younger ones is another reason why I can never give up. That is why no matter what anybody is saying to me, I say enter here, they come up because I know many people they say, Alpha. I know many people they tell me, what's up, I need this. I know. I don't, that's why you see, people will think, oh, she's rash. No. I'm shamelessly hustling. Shamelessly because I have people that I don't want them to lack. One day I have to say, I'm not going to do online ranting, no. And they show what it is. Since Dangote is not answering, I will get their attention. And Nigerians will know. I will get their attention, not their attention. I know what to do.
You don't hear and so. On August 14th, 2025, Dangote Group issued a statement via social media. And the letter be this. They thought following the recent accident in Auchi, Edo State, involving one of our trucks, which sadly resulted in injury to Mrs. Ruth Utabo. But Phyna doctor say her sister never marry. Now miss. Just public statement, sha. Say they don't visit the woman, insurance company, they don't involve them, law enforcement, and so on and so forth. You could listen to this woman now.
Now let me tell you how Dangote used to operate. Dangote trailer, their trucks, how they used to operate. Listen, since this Phyna issue starts, I have been traumatized. Because I've had a similar case like this. Now, For us, we come from south. They're not they finish for south. Oh. It be like saying that south, now their customers day. Now let me tell you how they operate. If you see a Dangote trailer, a Dangote truck, a driver, they are usually very small. If you see them, they're not the mature. They're not the carry mature people. Now small boys from north, we don't ride Okada, tire. They'll come migrate enter trailer with no training. Now, as they come, police say no, they stop them for road. If police stop them for road, you know say they want just collect money from them. Not be say they want check them because their management don't already work out for road. They don't already they even compensate police. Every police within that area, they compensate them. Now, if Dangote trailer, if he hit somebody, if he engage for any accident, whether human life, whether an object, whether property, once they engage, their first rule now run. Their first rule now run. If you run, eventually police go carry that truck, go their police station. I know this one why they talk, I know they cap Dangote. Because me, right now, I get case for station where Dangote, they never even come out. But this if them say the dragger for this Phyna case, you know go show up. Now, once you run, the truck will be recovered. Anything where make police go there, go carry that truck, go police station. They get management where they consult that truck with police. They go carry and come out. But the thing is, first of all, as you see, as that thing happen, the driver must run. Why? Maybe not to save your life. Because if they catch you, they not gonna kill you, or maybe they can't do anything. But first of all, you must run, leave that truck. They will compensate it. Once you reach office, they'll give you another truck. And a lot of people when they hear this thing, no. You know how many people when Dangote don't kill? You know how many cars when Dangote don't hammer? You know how many houses when Dangote don't break? Today, you will never see them. They will not come out. Police go bend you, even you say you go tire. Thank God say that they drag this Dangote. What are you saying? Compensate waiting for somebody where leg don't go. For somebody where leg don't go. You know how many people? A friend of mine died through Dangote truck. Who kill Dangote? Dangote. Don't worry. All these sicknesses, all these trucks, all these people who are the key. So all of them together. So you don't get on want to go scot free. You might see him.
You don't get on so. Look, we listen to this guy.
If we have a population commission that works, a population commission that is data conscious, it's going to shock you the number of deaths that Dangote and his trucks are complicit in. But you know the people it's not going to shock. It's not going to shock someone like me who lived most of his formative years in Ogun State and had to witness Dangote trucks kill an average of 2-3 persons per month. And this is me keeping the numbers very low. In hotspots like Ota, hotspots like Ilaro, when Dangote truck connects through Ota, connects through Ilaro, Ibeshi Road. It's not going to shock people like us that live in Ogun State. It's not going to shock people who live in Auchi in Edo States, the number of deaths that Dangote trucks has been complicit in. It's not going to shock people who lived and live in Kogi State. Mostly some of the states that involves high highways that have to connect through state to state and connecting federal highways. It's unfortunate that it's in 2025 that we're still having this conversation. We moved, when I say we, I'm saying myself and my family, we moved to Ogun State in 2001, 2002, and give or take, that's around 23 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I cannot, estimate how long those deaths have been occurring before we moved there. But if I stayed there for the average of a decade and those deaths occurred every single month, imagine the places across the country where those deaths are occurring. And in 2025, we're still having a conversation. It means that it's a conversation that has to break the internet. Something has to be done. The government is complicit. We keep purporting the notion that no one is bigger than the government, no one is bigger than the law. But that's not the case. Dangote and his trucks are not regulated. I don't want to use their broad comparison just from the get-go. If we check within Africa, in countries like South Africa, there are strong regulations in respect to how trucks operate. But I've not lived there. But I'm going to speak from the bird's eye view as somebody who has lived in Europe for the better part of the last 5 years. There are strong regulations. There are general safety regulations that when you buy a truck, whether as a business, as an individual, if you're going to drive that truck commercially, your truck has to be fitted with devices like the tachograph. It measures the velocity, measures your speed, measures the time traveled. It confirms that the driver takes a 45 minutes break every 4 hours of travel. It confirms that drivers do not drive beyond 9 hours per day. It confirms that in certain countries, drivers cannot drive on weekends. Drivers cannot drive on public holidays. Drivers cannot drive on special holidays. If you drive heavy-duty trucks, you cannot drive a truck that weighs beyond 40 tons. You cannot drive trucks that weigh beyond 40 tons. Have you seen the weight of Dangote trucks when they are fully loaded with cement? Some of these drivers drive long hours. They drive a day non-stop, 2 days non-stop, 3 days non-stop. Take some time and have conversations with some of these drivers. It's a cultural problem. Dangote and his company needs to check what their internal safety regulations are, if they care. The Nigerian government needs to confirm what the safety regulations are for Dangote and his trucks. How many hours do your drivers drive? What is the maximum capacity your driver can load through? If you've driven in Ogun State or you've driven in Edo State and you've had to share the road with a Dangote truck, you've had to fear for your life at least once in your life. You have to fear because they intimidate you out of the road. They speed with that kind of size, with that kind of weight travel. They speed through this road. They intimidate you out of the road. They block the road. And these are drivers whose driving skills, whose driving rationality have been impacted by long driving hours. So the grievance is simple. For every single time your truck impacts a family, kills a child, leads to the amputation of someone's leg, you cannot keep giving reparations. How do we stop this from happening? How do we effect proper prevention measures? How does the government make sure that these trucks are regulated? There is a pattern. We're saying patterns that have gone through the last 1 decade, 2 decades. Nothing has changed. There is no other country that can happen. How does the government ensure that this guy, Dangote, and his truck and his business, they are subjected to regulations? They are subjected to strict safety regulations. How do we ensure that we don't get to share the road? We don't get to share public roads with trucks. How do we keep their travel time to a specific number of hours per day? How do we make sure that these companies are constantly, not just Dangote, heavy-duty trucks, they are constantly within the ambit of general safety regulations? What are the intermittent checks that the government goes to do? How do we vet what the hiring procedure looks like for the drivers? What is the age limit? What is their driving skill? How do you pick them? How do you vet them psychologically? How do you vet them mentally? What are the assessments you put them through? These are people, not animals, not chicken, not dogs. Even in countries like Europe, even in countries in Europe, there are regulations that ensure the safety of animals. Regulations that ensure the safety of dogs, of cats. We descended to as a country that you have a better chance of good living as a dog than human being in Nigeria. It's not fair. This is one man, one company. This same company has been he has blood on his hands. He has been the source of tears for families, day after day, month after month, year after month, decade after decade. Nothing is happening. It's not fair. It is important that when these conversations happen, as well-meaning Nigerians, we can't keep quiet. If you have to set a tripod like I'm doing and make a video, if you have to put out a tweet, if you have to make anything, make sure that you are speaking through to power. Make sure that you are weighing strong in the conversation because it could be you. It could be you. Today it is Phyna's sister. The other day it was a student coming from Akumba, Ondo State, just finishing exam. This student was just finishing exam, final paper. Somebody whose family is waiting for them at home, they've probably rented something to celebrate their only child going to school for the first time, and Dangote snuffed the life out of that child. Countless of these families in Ogun State, in Kogi, in Edo State. When does it stop? When does it stop? When does it stop?
You don't hear us so. Which way? If you're outside Nigeria watching me, now like this, they climb for a truck for where you did, drop your comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.